It was summertime on the island of Sodor. All the narrow gauge engines were very busy, helping to prepare for the annual summer party at Coldie Fell. Scarlo and Rheneas were taking the chairs and tables. Duncan and Peter Sam were pulling trucks filled with cakes, buns, and other delicious food, and Sir Handel was collecting apples for the apple bob. The thing controller told him that he had to pull them very carefully, otherwise they would bruise. Sir Handel puffed along the lakeside. Then he puffed across the stone bridge, and soon he came to the hill. As he began to climb, there was trouble. He rocked and rolled, and his boiler bubbled. His driver stopped the train.
"We'd better examine you before we get back on our way," said his driver.
But before they could, Peter Sam arrived after helping Duncan.
"What's the matter, Sir Handel?" asked Peter Sam.
"I'm not sure," replied Sir Handel. "I just started climbing the hill when my boiler started to bubble, and I felt myself rocking and rolling." Peter Sam's driver went to see what the problem was. "Anything the matter?" he asked Sir Handel's driver.
"Well, I was just about to examine him," sighed Sir Handel's driver.
"You'd best do it back at the yard," said Peter Sam's driver. "This is the route back to the yard. We could give you a push."
"Thank you," said Sir Handel's driver.
"You're a good friend, Peter Sam," called Sir Handel.
"What are friends for?" replied Peter Sam.
It was hard going, but after much puffing and struggling, Peter Sam managed to help Sir Handel up and over the hill and to the yard. Soon Sir Handel reached the station. The thing controller was waiting for him. He was glad to see that none of the apples were bruised.
"Well done, Sir Handel," he said. "You're certainly a smooth engine."
Sir Handel was pleased, but just as his driver was about to tell the thing controller about Sir Handel's problem, he was rudely cut off by the thing controller's next sentence.
"As a reward, Sir Handel, I'd like you to take me and my wife to the party at Coldie Fell tomorrow."
"Thank you, sir," said Sir Handel, but deep down inside his boiler he was very worried. And when he returned to the shed that night, he was still worrying. So was his driver.
"Hopefully it's nothing serious," he said. "If it is, you'll probably have to go to the works."
Sir Handel sighed, and all night he didn't sleep a wink, as he was still worried. Next morning, everyone was busy. All the little engines were busy collecting passengers and taking them to the summer party at Coldie Fell. Sir Handel arrived at the station just as Gordon pulled in. Sir Handel was feeling very pleased with himself that morning. "I've been chosen to take the thing controller and his wife to the party today," he chattered excitedly to Gordon.
"Good for you," snorted Gordon.
"Good for... what's that supposed to mean?" asked Sir Handel indignantly.
"Taking the controller and his wife is nothing," explained Gordon. "I take the fat controller and Lady out all the time. But taking them is nothing compared to taking the Queen."
"Pah! Taking controllers is much more important than taking royalty," scoffed Sir Handel.
"Rubbish!" snorted Gordon. "Royalty is more important than controllers any day. Of course, you'll never take a Queen, Pumpkin. You're too naughty and aren't as royal as I am."
Sir Handel rolled his eyes and decided to say nothing more. But as he was puffing through the mountains, it was hard going, for at times he would feel his boiler bubble, and at other times he would feel himself rocking and rolling. When at last he reached the top station, he felt very knackered and wanted to have a rest before collecting the thing controller and his wife.
"No time to rest now," said his driver. "We've got more passengers to collect."
More passengers, snorted Sir Handel. I need all the rest I can get before taking the Thin Controller and his wife to the party. But as he began to move off, something happened.